Hello, everybody. Guys, welcome to Rekindled Blessings. My name is Beth. This is my page. And today, you guys, we are on the Paint Pixie. So you guys come in, hang out with me, and let's make something cute, you guys. Just something simple and cute today. Let me get this pulled up over here. When you come in, please say hello. Please say hello. I left my screen kind of dark. I hope that is light enough to where it will... where I can see it. Hi, Linda. How are you, hon? Let me see here. I'm going to try to get Paint Pixie up over here. Hi, Jerry. Hi, Rebecca. Hello, Crystal and Mary and Connie. Hello, Stan and Stephanie. Hello, Sandy. Hello, Miss Kimberly. How are you? Okay, let me... Y'all, my comments aren't coming up. I hate when this does this. I don't understand why this is like this. This just does not make no sense to me at all. Try that. Nope. You guys, do me a favor, spread the blessings. Hi, Peggy. Hi, Martha and Lynn. Hello, Miss Faye. Hello, Diane and Ruth. Hello, Miss Billy. Thank you for sprinkling, friend. You're awesome. I appreciate you so much. Okay, it says no comments yet, so maybe that's why that's not coming up. So we're going to leave that, and we're just going to go ahead and get ready to get busy. Hi, Barbara. How are you? Hello, Rekindle Blessings. That must be Miss K. Hi, Miss K. How are you? All right, y'all, we're going to work with this big bottle today. This is a tall, skinny bottle. A tall, skinny bottle. Hi, Carol. Hi, Dorothy. All right, now this one, you guys, is going to be, it's going to be pretty easy, actually. This is Undercover Primer. Let me grab me a big plate here. Tall, skinny bottle.
It was nasty.
Tall, skinny bottle, yeah. Hi, Leslie. Hi, Lori Parks. How are you? Hi, Mary. And there's Maddie. Congratulations, Maddie, on your hitting, I forget what it was, how many thousand it was, but congratulations, my friend. Congratulations. And it's still not showing comments. Randy, can you come get these up? Y'all, Randy is the only one that can get these comments to roll up through here. I don't know what the deal is. There, I got them. Hi, Patty. How are you? Hi, Kathy. He's walking in circles. He was headed this way, and I was like, no, don't do it. No, don't do it. I got it. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Lori, for spreading the blessings. Hi, Tina. Hi, Jerry. All right, y'all, this is an Undercover Primer. We are going to primer our bottle. I got it all over my hand here. Let me clean all this up real quick. Do what, babe? Tell them what today. Randy, they know it's Tuesday. They know what Tuesday is. Y'all, he's starving to death. Can you tell? Hi, Leona. How are you? Hi, JoJo. How are you, sister? It's been a minute since I've seen you. I hope you're doing well. All right, Undercover Primer, you guys. This just is just to keep your bottle from chipping and getting all yucky. Hi, Beth Barton. How are you? Hello, Judy. There's Tom and Krista and Miss Annette. Welcome in, guys. We're just going to put it all over our bottle. All over our bottle. This is going to keep your bottle from chipping up, and it will help your paint grab a hold. That's all this is for. Takes care of that slickness that's on that bottle. Makes it easier to paint. Once we dry it, I'll probably put another coat because that is kind of loose there. I feel like it's so dark, you guys, on my camera. Mr. Randy, I turned it down because my phone, this morning, y'all, I'm telling you, I have ran out of space on my phone. I was trying to record, I was painting that painting right there this morning, and I was trying to record it for you guys, and it said that I couldn't record because I was out of space on my phone. So I've got to go delete some stuff. It's because of all the videos that I have on there. I know what it's from because I was trying to save all my videos off Facebook. Hi, Annette. How are you? Hello, Cecile. Hello, Aletta. Hello, Michelle. All right, now where's my lid to this at, you guys? There it is, right there. Okay, let me move this out of the way, and I'm gonna dry this real quick, and then we're gonna add another coat. Taco Tuesday, that's right. It is Mexican, half price Mexican is what it is, y'all. Half price Mexican. Hi, Judy. Hi, Miss Linda and Martine. How are you guys? Hope you're doing well. This is one of the bottles that our Mexican restaurant gave me, you guys. They gave me a ton of bottles. And that's the reason I'm trying to use these bottles up, because I have so many of them in my storage room and I've got to get that thing cleaned out. I haven't even took my fall stuff out yet because I've been so busy trying to keep things clean. Hi, Charlotte. How are you, hon? There's Unwind and Create. Hello, how are you? Hello, Kay. Get yourself an external hard drive. I need to get one. I really do. I need to do a lot of stuff, though. But now there's no reason to have an external hard drive, you guys, because the videos are all deleted. I have no videos left, and everything else I've got is on YouTube. So I don't really need a external hard drive now. Facebook took care of that for me. They just got rid of them. But that's all right. That's only 5 years worth of work, you know. It's not like I worked hard for it at all. 3 or 4 times a day. Not so nice. But I'm over being mad about it now. I really am. At first I was really mad about it, but I'm not so mad now.
Did you say sugar? 1 lump or 2?
I'm going to give you about 5 lumps, but it's going to be on your nose, not on...
You got peaches, I got cream.
He's in there singing, y'all.
What song that from?
You got the peaches, I got the cream.
Did you say sugar? 1 lump or 2?
Pour some sugar on me, maybe?
Yeah, that's it.
Is that what it is?
Uh-huh.
See, I listened to that stuff in the 80s. I don't listen to it now, but I listened to it in the 80s.
I'm living in the
Long time. Yeah, you are. You're living in the 80s. It's time to grow up, honey. Leave the 80s behind. No? You're not going to? Never, he says. Never. He's going to be an old man rocking out to AC/DC, you guys. That's all right.
I'm fighting gorillas.
He's fighting gorillas and wrestling everything else, I'll tell you. Hi, Geraldine. How are you? I'm going to go back your stuff up now. Yeah, because they'll get rid of all your stuff, and I'm really sad about it because I worked for 5 years, y'all, working on that stuff. It's aggravating. But it is what it is. The music makes you feel younger. Oh. I guess it probably does, maybe. I don't know. I don't listen to it. The only thing I listen to anymore is K-Love. I listen to K-Love. Every once in a while, I will turn on rock music, but very seldom. I just got to be in the mood. I hear it all the time, though, because Randy's always got it on. Hi, Brenda. How are you, hon? Please, can everyone pray for my cousins, 4-year-old daughter? She is induced a coma. Oh, my goodness. Yes, for sure. For sure, Michelle. Oh, my goodness. I hate that. Bless her heart. I hope that everything turns out with her. I will definitely be praying for her. Definitely. All right. We got that done. You guys, I think I'm going to go ahead while I'm here. I think I'm going to go ahead and do this little ball, too. I wasn't going to do this. Whoa. Still smells like alcohol, you guys. But I wasn't going to do this, but I think I am going to go ahead and do this because I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to leave this on the bottle. I was going to take it off, but I think I'm going to leave it on here. But I think I'm going to paint this white along with the bottle because we're going to be doing something with that here in a minute. So, there we go. We got that done, so I'm going to dry it now. All your comments are gone, you guys. You're welcome, Michelle. Bless your heart. Oh, goodness. Y'all, I hate to see a little baby Sick. That breaks my heart. 4 years old. That's a baby, if you ask me. They're babies all the way up until they're, I don't know. I think they're babies up until they're out of high school. They're still babies at that point. They're learning. They're learning. I talked to my baby last night, you guys. He's just in his mid-30s. He's still a baby. Okay, there's that. We got that now. I'm just going to go ahead and pop that right back on here because I'm going to paint the whole entire bottle if it'll let me. Now, I hope it doesn't pull that off. I got to go slow. There we go. Okay. I'm going to move this out of the way. This is Undercover Primer, you guys, for any of you that don't know. It's called Undercover Primer. It is a Paint Pixie product, and it is amazing, you guys. That is, to me, just as good as any Bonding Boss or anything like that. It's a whole lot cheaper, too, you guys. I'll just let you know that. It's really good. Okay, we're going to use saltwater taffy. Saltwater taffy, you guys. I'm not even, I won't use all that. I know I won't. I don't know why I put so much on there, but that's okay. That's okay. Okay, we're going to tilt this over and we're going to start painting the saltwater taffy on here. This is a Paint Pixie paint as well. All their paints are named after food, you guys. So if you are on a diet, you can't be getting mad at yourself for using food stuff because I use it all the time and I'm on a diet. So it makes me want to eat. Saltwater taffy. Okay. What are you doing, mister? Oh, making you a list. He's making a list, you guys. We have orders coming in, so if anybody's interested, we do have some new things on the website. I don't know if he's put them on there yet or not. Have you put them on yet? No, he's not going to yet, y'all. We got some new Halloween things that we're putting on that I've drew and Randy's cut. So y'all be watching for that stuff. We got some new stuff and it's really cute. Really, really cute. Okay. All right, let's dry this and then we will do the ball and then the other. Hi, Gail, how are you? Thank you, Deborah. Thank you so much for sprinkling. Guys, if you would do me the favor and spread those blessings, I would really, really appreciate it. Because that really does help my page quite a bit and helps Paint Pixie as well. And me and Miss Josie need all the help we can get. Hi, Janice. How are you? You love it. Oh, can you see the church painting right there, y'all? Can you see that? I don't know if you could or not. It is, I've been working on it. I was trying to videotape it for you guys, and my phone won't let me now because it says I need more storage. And I pay for storage, you guys. So the sad thing is I pay for storage, and it still tells me I don't have enough. So I must have a lot of stuff on there. Anyway, I'm going to go now, you guys. I'm going to go about right here. And I'm going to cut that off about right here all the way around. And I'm just going to kind of make me a place where I'm going to paint up to right here. I'm just kind of, it's just a rough guesstimate right there. You can kind of see where I drew my line around it. We're going to paint up to right there. And if any of you guys have got any cute little bottles like this, you may want to do this because this is going to be super cute. You love the church? Thank you, guys. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. That will be in the auction, y'all. I've been wanting to do that for the longest time, and I just got time to do it, and I've really been enjoying doing it. I love to paint, you guys, when I have time. I just don't do a lot of painting live. I mean, I do paint live, but just not in detail pictures like that because it takes forever. This is like the third day on that so far. So it takes time, and there's no way I could finish a painting like that on one live. So I generally don't do it unless I know I can finish it. I mean, I guess I could always come back, but a lot of people don't like that. All right. Get that on there, and I'm gonna get a different brush because that brush is leaving all kinds of little divots in this. I'll do another coat when we're done here, and then I'll use a different brush. Hi, Carolyn. How are you, girl? Hope you're doing good. Okay, we're starting to get somewhere now, y'all. We're starting to get somewhere. This is all, hang on a minute, you guys. I've got this twisted like no tomorrow. Let me untwist this because I want to be able to stick it right back here in my little holder. Sometimes that twists around there and it makes a loop and it drives me nuts. There we go. Okay. Let's use this one. And we will put another layer of white down here, and we'll use this brush here. This shouldn't leave any kind of bad spots here. There we go. That looks much better. Are you going to show them?
Well, I can.
No, I didn't know if that's what you were doing. I thought maybe he was coming in here to show you guys the new kits that are getting ready to go on the website.
Here's the stands. They get stands with Jenga blocks, so they'll stand up.
Stands with Jenga blocks, y'all. Jenga blocks is just an easy way to keep Randy from having to cut another piece of wood. So we buy them anytime we get a chance to buy Jenga blocks, like at the Goodwill or anything like that. We buy them for that reason, because it just makes it so much easier than him having to cut up scrap wood. Okay, there's that. All right. Now let me rinse my brush here. Are you gonna show?
There's a small cat.
Look at the kitty cat, you guys. Isn't that cute?
Here's a large cat. Now.
Aren't those adorable, you guys? The little kitty cats. They're getting ready to go on the website. Getting ready. All right, now you guys, I'm gonna leave that white there because, well, okay, I'm gonna leave that white there for a minute because I may end up using that white. We're gonna use some of this blue.
It's like a little door hanger. It goes with the glasses.
Yeah, that's more of a crafty ghost there. A ghost with glasses. And then he's got another one here that, and I made these especially, you guys, for Loretta. Loretta's going to be crafting these later on. She's one of our affiliates, but we're going to be putting them on our website as well.
And here's like a one-sided snowman.
You can put it up against the side of a board or whatever.
Put it up against the side of a board, and it comes with a stand too. This one's like 18 inches tall.
Okay, here we go, y'all. We're gonna go right here. I'm just gonna go right up through here, and we're gonna paint this part of it right here, okay? Does anybody have any idea what we're doing? Does anybody know what we're doing today? Hi, Ruby Moss. How are you? Oh, thank you, Carolyn. You're the sweetest. I appreciate you, my friend. I appreciate all of you guys. You guys are all amazing. You guys are always right there with me. If y'all would do me the favor and spread those blessings, I don't remember if I've asked or not, but if you guys would do that, that means share is what it means, y'all. We're allowed to say share now. So if you guys would share me out to your page, that helps us get other people in here, which in turn helps me to have more viewers, which in turn helps me to make more money. So if you guys would do that, I'd really appreciate it, because the more that view it, the better off we are. Okay. This should not take very long, you guys. This is going to be a pretty quick one. I need to turn on my heat tool too. That way I've got that ready as well. Okay. I think I've got it coated once now. I'm just going to go ahead and go on up here with this. I was going to do white up here, but I think this is okay too. I don't see why we can't do this color up here. I'm going to put another coat on here in just a minute. But do you see how my paint is sticking to that pretty good, you guys? It's because we put the undercover primer on. Hi, Ann. How are you? Hi, Leslie. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. There's Mary Lou Taylor. Welcome in, sister girl. All right, y'all. I am going to dry this real quick, and we will add more blue here in a minute. You guys can all do this. If you have a bottle, you can do this. I suggest having a tall bottle, but you can use any bottle for this. It can be a flat bottle and you can use it for this. Okay, let's add a little more blue here. I'm gonna have to rinse my brush back out because I put it in my water, not thinking. Okay. We're just gonna make sure this has a good coat of the blue on here, as well as that white. I was talking to my mom right before we came live, you guys, and she's cracking me up. She is the funniest little thing. I just love her so much. She makes me laugh. She gives me the laughs. She's a hoot. And I don't think she even realizes she's that funny. She's something else. Okay, let me get up here on this part here. And this here, you guys, this is probably pretty much going to be covered up, but it doesn't hurt to go ahead and just paint it so that we have it painted in case it does show. I don't think it will though. And you don't have to have, if you have a bottle that doesn't have a stopper for it, you don't have to have one. You don't have to have one. I'm just going to leave this in here since it came with it. That's the only reason I'm leaving it in there because I have no use for it. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave it in the bottle. Okay. I think that covers pretty much everything here. It all looks pretty good. Just make sure. Looks good to me. Okay. Let me go ahead and dry this one more time. You're very blessed to still have... Oh, I sure am. You guys, I'll tell you what, I lost my dad in December, and you don't realize how it really, it makes you realize how important your parents really are. And to still have my mom, I know how blessed I am. I know how blessed I am. Because when I lost my daddy, it about broke my heart, you guys. Well, it did break my heart. My heart still broke, but, you know, I'm thankful that I have my mom. She is something else. She is something else. I don't know what I'd do without her. She cracks me up. Okay, that should be good. I kind of tapped that with my dryer right there. Got a little dent in that. Okay, let me dry this one more time, y'all, and we'll be good. Okay, so here, hi Dory, how are you? There's my friend Queen Bee's Bits and Bobbles. How are you, girlie? Hope you're doing good. All right, y'all. Now, this, like I told you guys, this is going to be super simple. I want to find the place. I think this side here is where I want to do my thing over here. So what I'm going to do is we're going to put some fur around this right here, and we're going to make us a snowman, y'all, out of a bottle. How cute is this going to be? Lost my mom in June. Oh, Kathy, I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's got to be hard. I don't even want to think about it because I'm telling you, it's been bad enough without my daddy. My heart has just been broke. And I don't want to lose my mama because she's precious. All right, let me grab my bottle from here, y'all. This is just to keep my bottle still so it doesn't roll around everywhere. Grab a towel here so I can lay it down on there because I don't want to scratch it up. So I'm just going to lay this baby right back like that. Okay, and I got to remember that my fur is going to come down to probably about right here. Okay, so we're going to start a little face on here. Hi, Wanda. It's going to be really cute, I think. I think it's going to be really cute. Okay, first of all, I need to move this. I'm going to have to grab another plate down here. Let me grab a plate. Oh wait, I got one right here. I got one right here. What I was thinking. Okay, let me grab some Paint Pixie paint, y'all. Grab my, let's see, I need licorice, if I can find it. It's probably in the back. That's mud pie, that'll work. I think either licorice or mud pie will work. Right there. Okay, I've got blue out already. I'm gonna need orange, which I am really into. Let me find it here. This is called Candy Papaya, but you guys, this is the most beautiful. I love that color. And it's a really deep, deep orange, but it's kind of got a red cast to it. I really like it. Santa. Nope, it's not going to be Santa. It's not going to be Santa. It's going to be a snowman. It's going to be a snowman. This is called Licorice. This is Paint Pixie's black. So it's called Licorice because it's all after food. It's all named after food. Okay, and I need some of the white here as well because I'll have to put that in there, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and start putting our little eyes on here. So I'm just going to start right here and I'm just going to kind of pull down like this. We're going to make an egg. That looks like an egg, y'all. The shape of an egg. And it's kind of leaning inward. This is how I do my eyes a lot of the times. We do eggs. Randy, that's a little loud, hun. Sorry, you guys. I don't think he even hears me. But let me show y'all. See, it's kind of shaped like an egg, but it's pointing inward, kind of leaning inward. Okay, and then we're going to do another egg that's leaning in the opposite direction, okay? So I'm going to start right here. And I'm just going to kind of make my egg coming out this way. And that one, the shape isn't as good as the first one, but that's okay. We can make it work. We can make it work. Okay. There we go. I knew we could make it work. I'm just going to have to make this one a little bit bigger now. Which sometimes you got to do that if you don't get them exact. And you know what, y'all? And you're never going to get them exact anyway because nothing's perfect. Nothing is perfect, but we got them both on there. You can see. And I always use the dark color first. Hi, Tammy. How are you? Hi, Linda. Hi, Jolene. How are you, my friend? Okay. We're going to dry these, and then I'll start adding more to it. Yeah, last night, you guys, I was painting at church, and I was getting so aggravated. I could not get my scale right on it, on the steps and stuff. And I was on the phone with my mom. I said, I just cannot get the scale right on this. And she was like, walk away. It's time to go to bed and get some rest. And then you can get up in the morning and try it again. She said, that's what your dad always did. So I did. I walked away. And this morning I came in and sat down. And I had it right away, y'all. So evidently Mom was right. When it gets aggravating, walk away for a while. And then you'll get it.
Tell them you probably won't be live tomorrow.
Why's that?
Well, we'll have to go to the Powerball place.
Oh, Randy says we're going to have to go to the Powerball place, y'all. He's saying we won the Powerball. He's so full of baloney.
No, we will tomorrow. We'll be selling away.
Guys, thank you, Brenda.
I've already called about a boat.
Y'all, are you hearing him?
We're going to sell away to Jamaica.
He's so full of it. All right, you guys, this blue is called French Macaroon. That's the color his eyes are going to be. And I got way too much paint there for what I'm just doing with this, but that's okay. French Macaroon. And we're just going to make a C, like an upside down C in his eyes here.
Did you guys hear what the Mexican fire chief named his twin boys? Jose and Jose.
Oh my gosh, Randy, that's terrible.
That was funny.
Jose and Jose B.
Who said that last night? Oh, Everybody Loves Raymond. The old man said it.
Of course. Of course. Okay, see that, you guys, how it's just kind of like a C, and I made it wide? Really easy. Really easy. Oh, thank you. You like my, we did that the other night, you guys. That was fun. We were in a, event called the Polka Dot Palooza, and we made that little ghost for the Polka Dot Palooza. That was a lot of fun. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna try to match this up and do this one the same way over here. And y'all, you're never gonna get it perfect. Like I said, just do the best that you can do. Okay, I'm just pulling that down. And I'm just gonna kind of okay. See that? We got both of their little eyes. Hi, Wanda. How are you, hun? And then I'm going to rinse my brush, and I'm going to get some white on my brush because we're going to do white in the bottom of the eyes. Because the big black parts are their pupils, y'all. Right here. And we're going to add some white right here for his eyeball. I'm just going to pull that around. I love being on Paint Pixie, you guys, because I love to paint. Randy does not like watching me paint. He hates watching me paint, but I love to paint. Painting is probably one of my favorite things to do as far as crafting. I don't know. It's a good race between that and Woodja Bend. I love my Woodja Bend. Okay, a little bit more. Okay. All right, y'all seeing that? We've got his little eyes right there. Now I am going to go down just a little bit more with the white because there's a lot of black showing. I don't like a lot of the black showing. There's just a little bit of it. So I'm going to kind of bring that down just a little bit lower there. There we go. Same over here. Just a little lower, just so there's not much black showing. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to grab up some of this blue, and we're going to bring that blue down a little further onto that white so that it's not too much white. There we go. There we go. That's looking cuter now. More cute. Cuter? Is cuter a word? More cute or cuter? Cuter? Okay. There we go. There's his little eyes so far, y'all. Okay, now we're going to put some dots in them. We're going to dot his eyes. We're going to dot his eyes. Let's see. Ellie, rekindle blessings, Beth. When did you paint the church behind you? Can we see it, please? Yes, I will show it to you. I've been painting it, Ellie. That's something I've been doing on the side because like I said, when I paint live, it just takes me so long to do it that it's just hard for me to paint live because I don't want to take, because this is my third day so far on that. It takes a little while for me to do it, so I don't usually do it live, but I can show it to you. Let me get it and I'll show you. Good afternoon, Janet. How are you? Hi, Connie. Okay, let me show you. All right. There you go, y'all. I'm not done yet, though, you guys. So I know it's not perfect. I still have a lot of stuff to fix on it, but that's what I'm currently working on. Okay. Now, I'm going to grab my little line brush. If you guys look, it's got like a long, it's really long. And I'm going to add some spray to this paint here. A little bit of water. Y'all, everybody needs to have a spray bottle at their crafting desk because water is your friend when you craft. It helps you to make thinner lines a lot easier. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to put some eyelashes on this little guy right here at the bottom. Just like that. Well, then these didn't curve as well as the other ones did, but that's okay. It doesn't have to. Darn it. I really wanted them to curve. But that's okay. We'll put a few more going up the eye here just to give it a little more fanciness here. He deserves a lot of eyelashes, or she, or whatever it is. Don't tell Randy it's a girl. He'll have a hissy. He does not like it when I make all girls all the time. Why does it always have to be a girl? Because I'm the one making it. If you want to make it, you can make it a boy. Right? Look at them eyelashes, y'all. Aren't those cute? Those are cute. Okay, then I'm just going to take and we're going to go around those eyes. Just one more time all the way around, just to give it a really good outline. And you want that little bitty line of black going around the whole entire thing. Okay. Y'all hearing that tape gun? He's putting something in a box. Okay, there we go. Okay, there's the eyes, you guys. The eyes are done. Hi, Carolyn. How are you, Carolyn? I hope you're doing good, friend. Hi, Doris. How are you? Hi, Mindy. You paint. I watched you paint. It's so cool. See all the things come to shape. Yeah, it is fun. And that's why I was trying to record that for you guys. But it told me that I could not record it for y'all because I'm out of space on my phone. I may have to go get a new phone, y'all. I've had this phone for a long time, though. So Randy can't complain. But anyway, this here, you guys, I want to make the nose. But boy, that's awful. That has a lot of red tint to it. But I think we're going to try it. We're going to try it because I really, really, really like this color here. Okay, here we go. Here we go, y'all. We're just going to give him a little pointy nose here. We're just going to kind of let it turn up a little bit there. Right there. Oh, normally I don't do my noses that pointy. That's okay. We can fix it the way we want it. I may have to add a little orange to this, y'all. This looks awfully red, and it's not red. It's called candied papaya, and it is a deep orange. It's deep orange. I may have got that nose back too far. We may have to go over that with some white. I don't know. Y'all, I haven't done a snowman in so long. Holy cow, it's been a long time since I've done one. It's been a long time. Grab a little brush here. Followage, you guys, you'll have to put in exclamation followage all together, not I followage, exclamation followage all together. And then you will be able to see how long you've been following. A lot of you guys have been following since almost the very beginning. That's what's so cool about that. I've had followers come and go, but I have a lot of them that are from the very beginning that has stayed with me. And I love that so much. Makes me happy. All right, I'm just kind of giving this little nose some shape here. I'm trying to add a little extra bumps and stuff to make it look like a carrot nose. All right, let me show you guys so far. So far, that's what we have, y'all. So far, so far, so far. Okay, I kind of like that deep red color. I really do like it. Thank you, Carolyn. They're all few. Yes, there are a few tickets left, you guys. Not very many, but there are a few tickets left for the retreat. If you guys are interested, we are getting close to selling out, y'all, which is amazing. I'm so thankful for those that have bought tickets. But if you're wanting to go to the Rekindle Blessings retreat, we are still selling tickets up until, I think we have 11 days left. 11 days left. And we also have, if you're not wanting to go to the retreat, we also have virtual. We have virtual if you guys are interested, where you can watch it from your own home. I think a lot of you that are going to the retreat, you guys are all going to have, not going to believe some of the prizes that we have and some of the things that we're going to be doing this year. Totally different than last year. Totally different. And this was me and Randy's idea to change it up so that everything's not the same. Because, I mean, who wants to go to the same event every year? Not me. So that's why I think that you guys would probably prefer to have something different this year as well. Okay. Isn't he cute, you guys? I say he because Randy will have a hissy if I say her. So I'm going to put these cheeks a little bit bigger right here. We're just going to make those cheeks huge. Because I'm going to even those up or try to. Okay, we're just going to kind of this one around as well. Okay, there we go. And he's got a kind of a crooked little smile. I think that's so cute. I love the little crooked smiles and stuff. I don't know. It gives them a smirk on their face. That's why I like them so well. Okay, let's get some more of this red color and put it on his little nose because it needs a little something something on here. Because it's kind of, you can see paint strokes and we don't want that. You think I've never drawn a snowman nose before. Y'all, I don't know what's gotten into me. I'm just not with it today.
What, man?
Oh, I was just talking to them. Okay, I'll show you guys. Isn't it cute? It's a boy. It's a boy, honey. Bob had a baby, it's a boy. Y'all remember that commercial? Bob had a baby, it's a boy. They were trying to avoid collect calls. So they would say that when Bob had his baby. I still want one of the phone stands from last year. Connie, yes. I actually have a box of those for y'all. Mr. Randy had them in his room. And we never got those out.
That might be a buoy.
Huh?
That might be a buoy.
A buoy? Kinda. His little nose. I can't get his little nose just right. I don't know why. But I think it's the color that's throwing me off. But that's okay. You know, you can't always make them all the same, so. I like mine to look different, all of them. There we go. I think that looks better now. Get enough of that on there to where it's, there we go. That's better. That's better. That's a cutie pie. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do, y'all, is I'm going to move that out of the way, and we're going to grab up that fur. Where's it at? Okay. I need to measure how far around this needs to go. This fur has been used before on a project. I pulled it off, you guys. It's just got glue on it. It's all it is. It's just glue. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that to where it needs to be. And I know you're not supposed to cut this with scissors. So, where's my mat? There's my mat right there. You always want to cut your fur with a X-Acto knife. And the reason you do is because you will cut the fur with your scissors if you cut it with scissors. Okay, Barbara. Thank you, hon. Anyway, what you want to do is you want to come to the back of the fur and you want to cut the back. Let me make sure I got plenty of, yeah, that should be plenty. This may be too long, I don't know. But you want to cut the back. Yo, I think I need to change my blade out. Yeah, this blade needs to be changed out. Give me just a second. I don't know if the rest of it's sharp enough or not. Y'all, I use this all the time for my wood you bend, so a lot of this is not very sharp. Let me get this back over here for a sec. Back up there. Okay, about right there. Okay. Right here. There we go. And you want to cut through your fur that way. That way you don't cut, see that right there, a lot of the fur. Okay. I'm just going to kind of fluff it. And we're going to start adding our fur to this little guy here. We'll start right here in the back. I'm just going to kind of start right here and just start adding some glue. that right there, and we're gonna lay this on here, right there. Okay. Y'all, this is pretty easy. It's not very hard at all. Not hard at all. Can you get primer with other paints? What do you mean, Julie? Can you get primer with other paints? What are you talking about, babe? Are you talking about the primer that I used? You can get a dark primer or you can get a light primer. I don't know if that's what you're asking, but you can get a light and a dark primer. Yeah, this is not perfect, you guys. It is, I'm gonna kind of turn it under, I think, and maybe just glue it like that. I think that's what I'll do, just to make sure it's on there. I've got to get some glue right there because it's not laying all the way down. There we go. And I'm just putting a ton of glue on here to hold that fur on there. I'm just going to kind of put some glue on here, across there like that. I'm going to kind of flip that down like that. And I'm just going to glue that right down to it. Oh, thank you, Barbara O'Donnell. I appreciate you, sister. I appreciate you. Okay. Now that's showing there. I don't like that. Let me see if we can get this laid back up here. There we go. Okay. I just want this to be all good and messy. Look at that, you guys. Isn't that cute? I seen one similar to this on Pinterest, y'all. This was not my idea. I think it's a really cute idea, but it's not mine. I can't take credit for something that's not mine. So just so y'all know. But look how cute this is, you guys. Isn't it precious? And you just want that fur just kind of going all kinds of willy-nilly because you want it to stick up and look like a little hat rim. And then I've got this little, this is a boa. Y'all, this stuff's flying everywhere in here. Oh my gosh. It's flying everywhere. And I'm going to take the boa around the top right here, and we're just going to kind of twirl it around it and see if that blue shows it's okay. I would prefer it not to. So let me see if we can get this where it doesn't show, because I want this to look like a puff ball on top of its hat. Now there, we could do that right there and see what that's going to do. How cute is that, you guys? Isn't that precious? That is precious. I love it. Let me get some glue here, and then we'll start working on this little area here. Isn't it cute? And it's so easy, you guys. There is nothing hard about this at all. The painting was the hardest part. The painting was the hardest. I'm just going to run me some glue around here so that I want to drip there. Okay, we're going to start this right here. That way I can kind of lay that on there and we can work it around it. Pull that up there. Okay. Pull that all the way around. Just make sure we put it down in there. I'm going to put this right here. Thank you, Barbara O'Donnell. Isn't it cute, you guys? I put the blower stuff when I made baby. Oh, really? Okay, I'm just going to hold this down here, and I'm just going to kind of fill this with glue right here so that we can start wrapping it the rest of the way around here. Roll that right on around it. I'm trying to hold down and hold on all at the same time here. Okay. I'm just going to fill that right there all the way up with glue. Just put it all the way around it. Okay, that should be good. Okay, I'm going to stand up, y'all, so I can see what I'm doing here. We're just going to roll that all the way around, and I'm going to push down on it so that it all gets in that glue. And I'm just going to push that right there in that glue. Hi, Patty. How are you, hon? Okay, y'all, look. Look at this. Isn't that adorable, you guys? And it's so easy. So easy. Oh, my goodness. We've only been live 50 minutes, y'all, and we've made this. I think that's amazing because normally it takes me a lot longer. But how cute is that? Now that little ball, I can feel it's going to need some more glue here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of pull this back, get all the fuzzies out of the way. I'm going to add some more glue up here. We got to get that glued down all the way. We don't want it to be hanging there. Get that back on there. Right down in that. Okay. There we go. Thank you. Isn't it a cutie? I think he's really cute. And now see, this could be Randy's Colt's snow guy. This could be his Colt's snow guy because it's blue, but you can make red ones. You can make pink ones. Like if you have boy and girl granddaughters and grandsons, you could put baby blue and pink, or you could do like purple and pink if you have two granddaughters. I think that would be really cute, you guys. I think that would be something else. Now I do see a little area right here that's needing a little glue on his little fur here. So I'm going to glue that right there. I'm going to grab me some more glue here because I think I have another spot that needs glued. And I'm just going to go ahead and make sure we got all this glued really nicely before I get out of here. Thank you guys. I think he's cute. And this was simple, you guys. This is a simple project. If you guys decide to do this, put it in the crafting group so that I can see what y'all do with yours. Oh, my nose is itching from all the stuff flying around. Y'all, I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning. I could not sleep. I just got, finally I was like, you know what, heck with it. So I got up and sat on the couch and drank coffee. I drink coffee. All right. There it is, y'all. There's our cute little craft. How adorable is that? What kind of bottle? Love the top of it. This it's an alcohol bottle. It's, honestly, I don't know what kind it was because it was given to me through the Mexican restaurant. And I peeled the labels. I didn't even pay attention to the type it was, but it is an alcohol bottle. My local Mexican restaurant gives me all kinds of bottles. This came from them and this bottle came from them. Both of these bottles came from my local Mexican restaurant. So it just depends on what you're wanting to make, you know, with what kind of bottle you use. But yeah, you could use any bottles. It was 5 for you, Annette. But yeah, you guys could make them, and you could make little ones for your grandkids. I think they would really enjoy those. Thank you, Judy. But it's just the simple things that's fun, y'all. All right, you guys, I'm going to get off of here because since I'm done, we're going to go and grab some half-price Mexican. Anybody want to go? Come on. Come on, everybody. Thank you, Sarah. All right, you guys, I will show you my painting one more time, but that's what we have for Paint Pixie today, you guys, is our cute little snow person. Let me show you my church one more time. Like I said, you guys, there's still a lot to be done with this. It is not finished. There's a lot of different things I want to do to it. I had such a hard time with those stairs right there, you guys, and the rails. It drove me crazy, but it's finally starting to come together pretty good. I never went to sleep last night. You didn't, Ellie? I hate those kind of nights. Hi, Donna. All right, you guys. Well, I'm out of here. I'm going to say a prayer with you guys real quick. Father God, we come to you tonight, Lord. Father, we ask, Lord, that you bless each and every one of our friends. Lord, this little baby, Father, I ask, Lord, that you be with her family. And Father, I ask, Lord, that you reach down and touch her little body. I ask, Lord, that you lead and guide the doctor's hands. And Father, I ask, Lord, for a quick healing. Lord, I ask all this in Jesus' name. And Lord, I ask that you just take care of our friends as they leave here and keep them safe till they come back again. Lord, we love you and thank you for all that you do. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Y'all have a blessed day. Love y'all, and we'll see you soon. Thank you, Janet. Thank you, Annette. All right, we'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.